Welcome to the slop farm. Enjoy the video.
You begin by switching to manual mode and locking down the basics so you can control exposure precisely. First, set ISO to a low base like 100 or 200 to minimize noise, then choose an aperture that matches depth of field goals, for example f/5. 6 for general use. Next, dial in a shutter speed such as 1/125 to freeze moderate motion. Once done, check the histogram and live view to confirm exposure balance and avoid clipping highlights or shadows. Now you balance aperture, shutter speed, and ISO together to get a usable image. If you want subject isolation, open the aperture. For landscape, stop down to f/8 f/16. Then set shutter speed to match motion, faster to freeze, slower to convey movement. Increase ISO only as necessary, stepping up until exposure is correct while keeping noise acceptable. Make sure to confirm focus manually or with single-point autofocus. Then recheck the histogram and fine-tune exposure compensation if your camera meters differently. Finish by taking several test shots and reviewing them at full resolution. Use RAW so you can recover details later. If exposure or dynamic range is tricky, bracket by 1 or 2 stops and pick the best. Make sure to turn on lens stabilization or use a faster shutter if sharpness suffers. If things go wrong, check focus accuracy, confirm the aperture and shutter settings, and try a higher ISO rather than blurring the image. Finally, note settings that worked for repeatable results.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.